A seemingly normal family dinner unravels into a life-threatening situation when the protagonist receives a mysterious warning text. She discovers her own parents and sister are plotting to drug her and steal money from her account. With careful planning, technical expertise, and composure, she records the crime, reports it to the police, and severs ties with her toxic family. The story is about betrayal, empowerment, and reclaiming autonomy. The kitchen smelled like roasted chicken and lemon, ordinary yet precise, as if nothing in this house had ever gone wrong. I stepped inside and the warm hum of conversation greeted me. My mother's voice floated from the oven side, "Come on in, honey." Just in time. My father's half-smile faltered for a heartbeat when our eyes met, unsure if we were hugging or nodding. My sister scrolled through her phone, perfect teenage indifference as always. I sat, sliding into the chair reserved for me. A glass of cranberry juice waited, ordinary, untouched, innocent. My mother's smile tried to fill the gaps left by years of unspoken tension. "You still like cranberry, right?" she asked. I nodded. The room settled into a rhythm of small talk, work, traffic, minor complaints about mundane things. I laughed when my sister recounted a coworker trapped in revolving doors, not because it was funny, but because the act of pretending was familiar. Then, a vibration on my phone beneath the table made me pause. The screen lit up with a message from an unknown number. "Get up and leave now. Don't say anything to your parents." I reread it, disbelief clawing at my chest. The room continued around me as if normal, a cruel illusion of safety. I whispered, "I'll be right back," sliding my chair out, feigning a bathroom break. Up the stairs, the cold tiles under my clothes grounded me, a silent reminder of reality. My thumb dialed quickly. "Who is this?" I asked. Mark's voice was tense, urgent. "You need to leave. Don't drink anything. Just go." History replayed unbidden. Years of financial demands, of being the responsible one, the bank account caretaker, the problem solver. I had said no before, refused their escalating requests, and felt the sting of silence as punishment. The pattern was clear. And now, years later, the stakes were higher, personal. I slid the phone back into my pocket and exhaled. Decision made. If they wanted me, they would have to play fair. And if they tried anything, I was ready. Downstairs, the dinner continued. Chicken, potatoes, green beans, familiar, banal, yet heavy with unspoken tension. I poured myself some cranberry juice but stopped, letting it sit untouched. My mother's eyes caught mine. Concern? Curiosity? I couldn't tell. Each forkful, each smile, each benign question was a test. I felt the weight of years compressed into these small gestures, helping my sister, covering her expenses, tolerating her whims, navigating parental expectation. My refusal had sparked weeks of silence. Yet here we were, a reunion of sorts. I didn't want closeness, just information, control, a measure of safety. Mark's warning echoed in my mind, guiding my movements. Every action became deliberate. Sit nothing, nod just enough. Let their conversation roll like waves I didn't ride. I observed subtle shifts in posture, fingers brushing, glances too long at my glass. They were rehearsing a routine I could sense. I realized how easily ordinary life hides danger. The quiet was a predator, and I was suddenly acutely aware of every sound, the faint clink of silverware, the hum of the ceiling fan, the whisper of footsteps on hardwood. Each moment stretched, elongating suspense, pulling me taut. The pattern of our family emerged vividly, my sister's dependence, my parents' expectation, the subtle coercion disguised as care. And yet, this time, I would not comply blindly. I had agency. I had tools. I had knowledge. As conversation lulled, my mother leaned forward, her voice soft, almost conspiratorial. "Feeling tired? Maybe just a little dizzy?" I kept my face neutral, hands folded, conscious of every millimeter of space. The moment came. My thumb lifted from the table, guided toward the fingerprint sensor. Calm, casual, unaware. The room exhaled around me as if I were already unconscious. Their movements were smooth, practiced. My heart raced, and I did nothing. Every tap on my phone, Every muttered password, every whispered instruction, it was recorded. Unseen, unheard. My experience turned into control. I was inside the danger, but orchestrating the counterplay. The betrayal, the casual betrayal of blood, sharpened the scene, tension, suspense, heartbreak. I lay back, pretending sleep as they finished. My mind ran algorithms and scenarios. They thought they controlled the narrative. I had already rewritten it. Each second they spent on the phone app was evidence. Each code entered without consent, another file saved. The familiar smells, voices, and touches, all poisoned by intent, contrasted with my inner stillness. The weight of knowing they would never truly see me again pressed against my chest. I stayed calm, breathing even, waiting for the final act. I walked out casually, thanked them, hugged them, and left. The recording, timestamps, and banking logs were ready. The drive to the police station was ordinary, heartbeat steady, grip light. Reporting was simple, audio played, facts presented. They blinked, staggered, realized the precision of my preparation. Justice unfolded, clean and silent. Weeks later, the silence was complete. Legal consequences executed, family dispersed, debts settled. My life, once infiltrated by obligation and guilt, became mine. Groceries, fridge, routines, all untouched by manipulation. Encounters with my sister became neutral, distant. Peace replaced expectation. I breathed fully. Autonomy won. The trauma lingered, but strength prevailed. Life felt clean. I felt free.